You ready?
Yes. Ready.
See what I have to deal with?
What? Anyways, 3, 2. Hello. Welcome back to Sports with Strong with yours truly, Jiselle Strong, alongside my co-host, Brian LaLima.
What's up?
Good morning, Sleeping Beauty.
Morning. Glad to be here. How are you feeling? You feeling well? You okay? You better?
Yes.
Yeah, good.
Back and better than ever.
Good. Someone was sick last week, so heard you were in like Turks and Caicos again.
No, I was genuinely sick.
Yeah.
I did not feel good. I sounded...
Barbados or Bahamas?
No.
Okay.
I was in my bed with my dog.
It's usually the good spot to be when you're sick.
Yeah.
So I'm glad you're feeling better. Glad you're here.
Thank you. Me too.
Yeah. Are you ready? You got your mind right?
No, I got my mind
You
right.
sure?
100% positive.
All right. We got a little construction going on in the background here at Apollo Houston, so if you hear that, disregard it. It's fine. They're redoing the plumbing here. And
Got some backed up pipes.
Yeah. Okay. That's where we're starting. That's where we're going to start it. Oh, my goodness. Yeah. We got a lot, though. A lot today. A lot to get into. You ready? You sure?
I'm so pumped.
I don't know.
You want to start off NFL Week 1?
Look, I'm just here to ride your roller coaster, so whatever you got.
Alrighty.
Yeah, buckle up.
I'm ready. All right, NFL Week 1, you got to start off with our infamous Houston Texans. They looked damn good.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
Complimentary football.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm so happy that CJ Stroud was able to throw the ball to every single one of his talented running mates. Like,
you worried, aren't you? Are you worried about Stephon Diggs?
No, why am I worried? Why would I have to be worried?
Because of him being a diva?
No,
you're not worried? Okay.
No, honestly, him being a diva, losing that term loosely, I think it's a great thing because to me, I think Diggs and Mixon are really thriving here in Houston, and it really shows. If you're happy with what you're doing, surrounded by people you like and love and are happy to be around with, they're just going to continue to excel.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited to see that. I mean, Joe Mixon had himself a game.
God, 159 yards carrying the
God,
football?
if you have him on your fantasy team, congratulations.
I do.
I have Diggs and Dell and Stroud.
I've got Tank Dell, CJ Stroud, and Joe Mixon. Joe Mixon looked
phenomenal.
Unbelievable. It was that's the most carries he's ever had in a game. And, I mean, he did everything. Like, he was very patient behind his offensive line, made the cuts when necessary, caught balls out of the backfield from C.J. Stroud. And then, of course, Nico Collins goes off against Indy like he always does.
Man, I mean, that's what I was excited to see everything, but I was really excited to see Nico against the Colts because, he has himself a game. He balls out. Yeah. He balls out as he should. And I think I speak for not only myself, but every single Houston Texans fan. Seeing and hearing Nico Collins mic'd up was exactly what we needed without even knowing we needed that.
Yeah, I think when you look at his performances against Indianapolis, he always has really big games against them. And, we can talk about Nico Collins' big game. We can talk about Stephon Diggs having 2 touchdown catches. We can talk about Tank Dell being included in the offense with jet sweeps and end arounds and obviously catching, on his routes and things like that. Joe Mixon. But what did we talk about leading into the season? Like the biggest X factor would be the offensive line.
Right.
And protecting C.J. Stroud and enabling a good run game with Joe Mixon. They mauled the defensive line for the Indianapolis Colts.
Oh, I know.
They controlled the game the entirety of the game. They controlled the line the entirety of the game. Like everything that they did.
It was
they played really good football. And then going forward on 4th down late in the game from DeMeco Ryans putting it on the table and letting dudes know that he's going to take risks when needed. It paid off. A couple of big plays to the only basic white guy on the field for Indianapolis.
Coming from a white guy himself.
I am a basic white guy.
I don't think
Absolutely.
you're basic. He got some spice to him. You're my friend, man. You're my fucking
my
friend.
Guy right here. So there's some things to clean up, but for game 1 going into Indianapolis, a divisional rival and a divisional opponent,
huge.
Loved it. Can't wait for Sunday night.
And so far we're sitting on top and pretty with our division. Everybody else in our division lost.
Everybody else lost.
I mean, duh.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's kind of nice to have that as a starting point.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay. Not only that, Joe Mixon was named AFC Player of the Week. And the Houston Texans have this really cool thing that they're doing where if you're Player of the Week, you get this really dope icy.
Yeah,
I'm talking
you talking about the chain?
out chain.
Yeah, it's pretty dope.
With the new H logo.
on it, yeah.
Dude, come on.
Yeah, they're doing some really, really different things this time around. And I say this time around because just a couple of years ago, that organization was in shambles.
God.
I was one of the loudest people calling for the McNair family to sell the damn team because they couldn't figure it out.
I backed you on that.
Yeah, and they had, what's that guy's name? Jack Easterby ruining things, like grabbing random people's hands in the
just being a weirdo.
building and trying to pray with them and stuff like that. Nothing wrong with praying. What I'm saying is, like, in the workplace, like,
yeah, it's like, okay, let's dial it back.
Yeah, like,
Chill out.
Stop grabbing my hand. We're in the elevator. So yeah, to have that icy chain and like, you know, all the things that they're doing, new uniforms, which they're gonna be rocking the all icy whites.
Oh man, I'm
Sunday
super
nights,
excited against
Sunday night
the
football.
Bears.
Yeah, so
Iced out.
yeah, it's pretty sweet, man, to see what they're doing over there. So good for them. Pumped.
Oh yeah, super pumped.
Yeah.
I will have to say Saquon Barkley looked phenomenal.
Yeah.
He looked intense.
What do you have, 3 touchdowns?
He looked amazing. I was just like, another one.
Yeah.
Another one.
Yeah, they played in Brazil. Jordan Love got hurt that game.
He
for
did,
the Packers,
but
so.
luckily it's not a season-ending injury.
Right.
So Packers fans, you guys are still staying alive. Thanks be to God.
Yeah,
because I really like Jordan Love.
Yeah,
he's cool, man.
A lot
Very
of expectations for him signing his contract.
Yep, he got paid
and
pretty penny.
He played really well last year. A lot of expectations for him and C.J. Stroud. Those are the two.
Yep.
When they talk about the two young quarterbacks,
It's
it's those two. So
and extremely talented.
yeah, sucks for Jordan Love, but adding Saquon Barkley to that Philadelphia Eagles team.
That's what they needed to like juice themselves up again.
I still question, for right now at least, I still question the relationship between Nick Sirianni, the head coach, and Jalen Hurts. There was
it's
obviously
still there. There's something going on that I don't know if we're ever gonna know unless something comes out later down the line.
They're good though. They got athletes. They got so many talented players on that roster on both sides.
I know.
So
100%.
yeah, adding him just stupid. And 3 touchdowns. If he can stay healthy, it's going to make the Eagles a really, really tough team in the NFC.
100%.
Yeah.
And he was named NFC Player of the Week as well.
Yep.
And he's getting the love and praise that he deserved. So I'm really happy that he's able to turn a new leaf and soar, Eagle soar.
Yeah, I think
fly, Eagle fly.
I think he's pretty happy to be out of
yeah.
New York because God, the Giants suck.
Dude,
They're
honestly,
so
it
bad.
goes without question, and this is the only thing I'm going to say. Daniel Jones is the worst quarterback in the league.
He's up there.
No, it is. There's
Let's
other people
see.
that are close, but nah, he takes the cake.
I'm trying to think of who. Well,
He's the definition of a brown bag foul. Like, just put a brown bag and just go away.
you know what that is?
Yeah, it's just a foul.
Okay. You know what a brown bag special is?
No.
What what are you talking about? What's a brown bag? A brown bag what? Foul?
A brown bag foul.
Yeah, what does that? Explain that to me.
It's like brown bag foul.
Uh-huh.
It's a thing like in competitive improv. It's
Okay.
like
Never mind.
you said something so out of pocket and it was like such a foul that like nobody laughed. It's like a groan. It's like, and so whenever you see Daniel Jones play, you're like,
Okay, never mind.
You talk about the New York
I'm
Giants,
thinking-
it's terrible.
Josh Allen.
Josh Allen is not the worst.
No,
He's right now
I'm
doing
going
the
through the
best.
division.
Oh, I
Aaron
was like-
Rodgers for the Jets. Who's the quarterback for the Jacoby Brissett for the Patriots? Tua Tagovailoa. Tua looked awful last night.
Dude, we'll talk about that
Sorry.
in a bit.
Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow, Deshaun Watson. Deshaun Watson's awful right now.
We'll talk about that
Not
too.
good.
Terrible.
Russell Wilson. Well, he hasn't played, but Justin Fields, up and coming, I guess
I'll
you could
put
say.
them over Daniel Jones.
Will Levis, young. Bo Nix, rookie. Patrick Mahomes. I don't even know who the hell's. Gardner Minshew. Yeah. Justin
He's
Herbert.
kind of on the come up.
Dak Prescott. Then Daniel Jones. Jaden Daniels. Yeah, okay, so he might be the worst in the league.
Yeah, I told you. I mean, I'm not just saying that out of my keister.
Yeah, he might be Kyler Murray. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Yeah.
What would you like to say, Giselle? You're right.
Giselle, you're all right.
That's what I'm talking about.
You're probably going to clip that, aren't you?
That's what I'm talking about.
God.
That's what I'm talking about. But let's talk about the Ravens Chiefs. We teed off with them. That was a great game. Fight to the finish. Definitely gut-wrenching to see the Ravens lose. They reversed that touchdown call on Barkley. And Mahomes.
Yeah,
did you hear what Mahomes said for his post-game interview? He was like, hey man, you just got to wear white cleats next time.
Yeah, I did see that.
I'm like,
white on the white chalk.
I mean,
it was a good game to kick off the season last Thursday.
Yeah.
The Ravens are a really good team. Obviously, Patrick Mahomes and the Chief. Adding Xavier Worthy to that team, it's a cheat code.
It's a cheat code. He did exactly what I knew he was going to do.
They have so many weapons.
He balled out.
Yeah,
legitimately balled out. 2 touchdowns, first NFL game.
Ugh.
I mean, come on. That was like such a worthy of a watch. See what I did there?
They have so much speed on that team now.
It's insane.
Rashee Rice, really fast.
Yeah.
Pacheco's a monster in the
Pacheco.
backfield. And then, of course, Worthy, fastest guy in the combine. Yeah, just giving those weapons to Patrick Mahomes. And, oh, by the way, they still have Travis Kelce. So,
yeah.
They're the
Rocking
top
a new
dog.
Look, new stash.
Did you see his Gucci outfit?
No.
That he wore with, I got it saved for him.
Ooh, you're talking about outfit.
At the Taylor Swift concert, or not Taylor Swift. They were at the they went to the U.S. Open, the tennis.
Oh, okay. No, I didn't know he was wearing Gucci. Sometimes, like...
You read the caption?
A bucket hat's not the best.
It's so funny.
Oh, my God. Yeah. It's a little bit too big.
Yeah.
We'll leave the big hats to Pharrell.
Yeah. I'm not down on the his outfit.
That's okay. That's okay. But did you see what Bengals defensive back Cam Taylor-Britt said about Xavier Worthy?
Yeah, he just knows how to run straight.
Dude, I'm like, chill out. Your inner hater is showing.
Yeah.
Okay? I'm like, first of all, Bengals lost game 1. You guys are still hurting about letting go Joe Mixon, which thank you, by the way. But, like, there comes a time where is that necessary for you to speak on?
I just don't understand why defensive players like cornerbacks always give wide receivers fuel.
Well, the thing is, and I quote, he said, he can't really do too much else. And it's like...
He can run straight.
It's just okay. Like, he's a rookie.
He's a rookie.
He's literally a rookie. He's on a high. Let him enjoy it. Maybe the next couple games are going to be rough. Just let him enjoy it. Like, don't be pissing on somebody's parade.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't get it.
I don't get it.
Like, I mean, I understand, like, want to talk shit and, like, be a super competitive guy, but, like, he's a good player.
He's a great player.
Yeah,
I'm so excited to see what he does. He's 21 years old.
Oh.
Balling out.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, hell nah.
Plus his quarterback is Patrick Mahomes.
Like, I know. I'm like, why are you over there chirping? Shut up, bird.
Yeah, it's kind of unnecessary. Maybe if that was like a rivalry, you know?
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just know.
But apparently there is rivalry with the Chiefs between not only the Bengals, but especially the Ravens.
Yeah, well, I know with the Bengals, the Bengals always beat Patrick Mahomes. Like, Joe Burrow has Patrick Mahomes' number when it comes to playing, regardless if they're playing in Cincinnati or in at Arrowhead in Kansas City. Like, they always beat the Chiefs.
Yeah,
so maybe you can consider
100%.
that a little bit of a rivalry, but...
And arguably, that's why some people, like myself, will put Joe Burrow slightly over Josh Allen. Not because Josh Allen isn't good. I think he's a great player. I think he's doing phenomenal so far 2 games into the season. Yeah. But it's simply because Burrow has beaten Mahomes, and that's something that Allen has failed to do thus far.
Yeah.
But I feel that if Josh Allen is able to do that this season, then we can revisit the conversation and say, okay, maybe Josh Allen is above Joe Burrow at this point in time.
Yeah.
And
the Bills look good so far, 2 games in. Small sample size, but they look...
Even with them losing Diggs and some notable players, they're doing really, really good.
They ran all over the Miami Dolphins last night. James Cook, the running back, had 3 touchdowns, 2 on the ground and 1 through the air.
Man, did you see that pick 6? I don't know why Tua threw that.
He had 3 interceptions.
I'm like, just sack it. Just embrace the sack. Hold on to the ball. Like, I don't know. That was awful to see. And then not shortly after, he has that terrible play where he runs into Damar Hamlin and then gets another concussion. It's like his 4th concussion in like 5 years.
You know, like I think
worrisome.
it's like his 4th concussion in like a year or 2 years. Like it's, you know, for a quarterback that. Sliding feet first. You had already had the first down. I know that you may not see the quote-unquote yellow line. J.J. Watt tweeted out last night. He was like, you don't get to see the yellow line while you're running down the field because you don't see it on TV.
Right.
But you still, as a quarterback, you should know where the yardage marker is and know what you need to get for a first down. Slide. Feet first.
Feet first.
What are you doing?
I don't know. It was terrible to see, and a lot of veteran players, both in the league or retired, are calling for Tua to potentially hang it up for the sake of his health
longevity.
and well-being and to be able to be present for his family and to eliminate as many CTE probable issues in the future.
Yeah, but I mean, think about it. You run, right? You love running.
I love running.
Yeah, you're a competitive person. Imagine being in your prime, like you're running professionally, and whatever happens, like you have a bum foot or something.
Yeah.
But you can still do it. Imagine someone telling you in your mid-20s, "Hey, you probably shouldn't run anymore."
I know.
You're gonna
it's
say,
hard.
you're gonna
You'd be
say,
like,
"Hell no, I can still do this."
Yeah.
So like I get where, because I tweeted it out last night. I was like, "Dude, might need to hang it up." And I know I know what my example is like. We're talking about a foot compared to your brain, right?
I know, but
it's hard to tell a professional athlete, hey, you need to hang it up.
I know, and I don't think he's gonna hang it up right now necessarily. But I feel like with the amount of concussions that he's had in the past, you would think that not only he but other people around him to make sure that he wears like that guardian cap.
Yeah, the guardian cap. Yeah, he's not gonna wear that though.
But this is. The health
I get
of your
it.
head and
I
your
know.
brain.
I know, but they're football players. Like they understand the risk.
God.
They're gonna do it
as
every
a
single
QB,
day.
You shouldn't be having that many concussions.
Well, as a QB,
Scary.
you should know to freaking get down, slide feet first.
I know. I mean,
sucks either way, but
it's awful.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone had such nice things to say that he's a great person, both on and off the field. They're praying for him. Head coach Mike McDaniel said, "I don't even care about that game anymore. He is a human. He comes first." We're already losing. Who the hell cares?
Yeah, he did say that he left the stadium in good spirits.
Yeah.
So we'll see how he goes through the concussion protocol and that whole thing with the neuroscience doctors and everything. So I don't think he's going to hang it up either, but, man, he's going to.
Maybe not for the season, but it's going to.
You just have to pick and choose when you want to go at somebody. Isn't it crazy that it was him and Damar Hamlin coming together and he ran right into Damar's chest?
Yes.
That's nuts.
I'm like, ugh.
Yeah.
Irony at its finest.
I know. Isn't that crazy? Man.
Yes. Speaking of, let's talk about the Cleveland Browns and how they need to find an exit strategy fast, like yesterday.
Yeah.
In case you guys don't know, Deshaun Watson has been accused yet again by another Jane Doe for some more sexual assault and misconduct.
So this one's different, though. So the other stuff was sexual harassment.
Yeah.
This one's actual sexual assault
Correct.
and battery.
Yeah.
Meaning things got physical.
They did,
Like,
according to her statements.
Right. Did you read the details?
I read the details. It's disturbing.
It's his MO. For whatever this dude.
It's weird. I'm like, you're gonna lay face down on a bed,
butt ass naked,
and ask for somebody to rub your buttocks.
Yeah.
I'm like,
rub your ass, and then that arouses you, and he turns. This is what he does. He rolls over with an erection and says, "What are we gonna do about this? What do you want to do?"
Like, ew.
Creepy.
Oh, and
bro.
mind you, this is rich. Okay, this is rich. He's had a girlfriend the entire time,
and she's beautiful.
I'm like, okay.
What are you doing?
What are you doing? And then
what is she
apparently
doing?
she's like she's in music. She's like some music. I love you. I don't know why I love you so much.
Yeah, well, we know who that's about.
Like,
yeah, so this is like
I'm all about, taking care of yourself, making sure you're sitting right if you're in a relationship with someone, but there comes a point in time like he is a certified weirdo.
Yeah,
he's a sicko, a serial nasty man.
Yeah, and he's
like, ew.
He's got like
brother,
25 women, I think now.
Like, gross.
Yeah, so gross. I don't know.
And like these women aren't lying.
Yeah, I don't know what you mean by whatever that means.
It's
but
just bad.
Yeah, okay.
Foul.
Yeah, I think there's so like to play devil's advocate, like on what you just said, like they're not lying. I think there's a couple that want money grabs.
I mean, there always are those slim few, but there's just so
I'm not trying to
many
take
of
away
them.
from the severity of it, but I do think that there is something to be said about a few of them. They saw, hey, 3 or 4 of these women have come out. Ooh, let me jump on to see if I can get some money. Do I believe that? I think so.
Maybe.
But then the vast majority,
where there's smoke, there's fire.
For sure, 100%.
And the proof is in the pudding.
He is a disgusting person.
Gross, grody. I just gambling, and they are immediately booted out.
Yeah.
But this is a serial sicko, and yet he's still able to play in the game and get money from it.
Yeah,
and participate. That is like so. What is the message? Like, what are you guys trying to put out there?
Yes, and then did you see the lawyers are now making statements. Tony Busby.
Shout out Tony Busby. He's a cool guy. He's very. I've met him.
Oh, have you? I've never met him.
I went to his birthday party. He's really cool.
Oh, really? Yeah. He put out a statement.
Yeah.
And he said that they were trying to contact Deshaun Watson and Rusty Hardin, his lawyer, for like 10 months, and no one would respond. So then they were like, all right, well, we're going to file suit. And so they file suit. These things come out. Plus, he looked like absolute shit on the field last weekend against the Cowboys. And now he said in an interview, I think yesterday or the day before, he was like, oh yeah, I didn't know anything about it. Come on, bro.
Be fucking for real.
Yeah, so now you're just lying.
Stop. Well, I feel like a lot of people also don't know this clause, but when the Cleveland Browns signed Deshaun Watson, they were like, look, we know all of the terrible things that you've done and got going on. We need you to write down and tell us everything, anything possible that could come out. If he failed to mention this to them, they can kick him out.
Yeah, they can get out of the contract.
Get out of the contract without paying him. So I wonder if that's a possibility.
So he's still on the active roster. He's still going to play. The NFL isn't going to do anything about it right now. They're letting the whole justice system do its thing, and blah blah blah. Because again, I think it's still a civil case. It's not criminal.
Right.
So there's the loophole for the NFL to let him.
Everything is alleged.
Right.
You know, so that's just our justice system, what we have in the U.S. Proven, innocent until proven guilty.
Right.
So we just have to wait. But
then it like
that man's nasty.
Probably looking at the contract very deeply to see if there's a way that plus he's not very good anymore.
No.
Hey, he's just average. He's like Daniel Jones.
Don't be a Daniel Jones.
No, be a Daniel Jones.
Ouch.
Yeah, so he's a nasty dude, man. Yeah, I'm so glad they got rid of him here.
I mean, that's the best thing that happened to us.
You look at all the players that they got from that deal. Thanks.
Oh my God.
Thanks, Deshaun. Yeah.
Thank you so
and your
much.
Weird bringing your own towel to massages and nasty, man.
All right, we're gonna pivot really quickly and discuss a little bit of the WNBA. A'ja Wilson is going off.
She broke a record last night.
She sure did. And GOAT talks was going on. Tom Brady was praising her, giving her flowers.
Yeah.
I love that. That's phenomenal. The WNBA is on such a high right now, and I just hope that stays constant, because there's some really good stuff. I mean, you're seeing some incredible women. You're seeing A'ja Wilson and the Aces. You're seeing Caitlin Clark and her team with the Indiana Fever. You have the Minnesota Lynx, Phoenix Mercury. There's just so many great women and great teams. It's really awesome to watch.
This is I'm going to be transparent here. This is the first time in my life, outside of watching the Comets way back in the day, when they won 4 titles in a row, that I've actually watched the WNBA.
Really?
Yeah. Yes.
Nice. Welcome.
Yeah. So I'll give credit to Caitlin Clark because she brought attention to this league.
Sure did.
But it also had me watching other players.
Yeah.
Like I didn't know about A'ja Wilson. I really didn't. I had no idea.
Yeah.
I had no idea. And then,
you're not alone in that, and that's okay to admit
yeah,
that.
I caught myself watching her game and watching her break the record last night.
Man, she's dope.
Yeah, she's really freaking good.
I love it.
Yeah, she's really good. And then,
and she looks good while doing it. I'm like, ooh, man.
Man,
women in sports, I love it.
What they're doing with, like, their intros, like their walk-ins, like how they're all dressed, dressed really nice. They're doing their slow motion vids and stuff like that. Like, I think that's really cool to bring to their league.
100%.
Yeah, man, there's some low-key babes, too. I forgot what one of them's name is. She's a taller, I think blonde. I don't know. I saw her TikTok the other day. I was like, oh, what?
Typical guy.
What?
It's okay. It's fine.
They're athletes first, okay?
Okay.
No, I'm sorry. They're women first.
Uh-huh.
Then they're athletes. And they can be babes, too. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
of course.
I mean, but no, it's been entertaining to watch this league, except for Cheryl Swoops. What a certified hater.
Dude,
she's a star here in Houston.
In a matter of
legend.
comments, man, she just threw it all down the drain. I'm
Such a
telling
hater,
you, when
man.
you let your inner hater out, the only one who wins are other people.
She's
the
such a
biggest
hater.
L. She's a walking L.
And she's like a
legendary
legend.
status, more like loser status. I'm so sorry.
She's such a hater.
But
Why
I'm
is it
not.
so hard to just give credit where credit is due?
I don't know.
She can't do it.
She can't do it.
She was on her
She literally
podcast.
can't help herself.
She was
I'm
on
like, girl.
She was on her podcast and mentioned everybody on The Fever
except from Caitlin Clark.
Except
I'm
for
like,
Caitlin
the
Clark.
G, the OG, the young OG. Girl, bye.
Hater.
Girl, bye.
Yeah.
Hell nah.
Bye, Felicia.
Bye, Felicia. Bye, Cheryl.
Yeah, what a hater.
Swoop the hell out of here, girl.
Solid.
Solid. Bye.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. But some really cool news. So Caitlin Clark has 3 games left to break some more WNBA records. And those are most points by a rookie. She needs 37 points. Most assists in a season. She needs 5 more assists to complete.
She's going to get that and that.
Most career 25 points and 10 assists in a game. She just needs 1 more of those.
She'll get that.
And most 3-pointers made. She just needs 17 3-pointers.
She has 3 games left? Oh, she'll get all those, I bet.
That's what I'm saying.
And if not, she's damn sure better try.
That's what I'm talking about.
She's so good.
I love her.
She's a star. Like, she's just unbelievably
and
good.
It makes my heart so happy to see so many incredible, talented athletes, not only in basketball, but in other leagues, showing her so much love and praising her because she's new. She's received a lot of backlash for literally just playing ball and doing her thing. Like, let the girl live and shoot the ball.
Yeah.
And I'm just so happy that, like, LeBron James, like, backs her up.
Yeah, she's...
heavily. I'm like, that's what I'm talking about, King James.
I mean,
I'm talking about.
It took a long time for people to actually, like, give her praise. I mean, like, the first start of this season, it was like...
For me, it was easy.
Oh, yeah.
But, I mean, they were hesitant.
Yeah.
Now it's like, she kept her head down, did her thing, and now people, they legitimately can't resist. They're like, yeah, you have to give her.
Yeah, you have to. She's so good. She's about to break all those records.
That's what I'm talking
Yeah, it's
about.
good.
But you want to... You know it's coming.
God. Pause.
Gross.
Pause.
Ugh. Let's talk about Shannon Sharpe's of an Instagram Live. First of all, before we dive in, ooh, I'm about to dive in. Yuck.
Yeah.
I just like to be silly.
I see that.
You know,
Yeah.
you can't take life too seriously. Gotta
Yeah,
have
but
fun.
you also said dive in, and we're literally about to talk Shannon Sharpe
I know.
having sex on Instagram Live.
Yeah.
You know, diving in.
Yeah,
Anyways.
I know
Anyway,
that
okay,
it's
yeah.
all the double entendres.
Okay, gotcha.
You know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about.
Yeah, nice innuendo.
Thank you. First of all, let's figure out, do you think that was on accident or was it on purpose? Here's the thing. As somebody who has done Instagram Live, you have to legitimately go open the app.
Yeah.
Then you either slide or you press your little profile at the top of the circle. Click it. Then it's not like you take the photo. You have to choose live.
Yeah.
And then you have to press start.
Yeah.
And it counts down 3, 2, 1, live.
Yeah. So
I ain't buying that shit.
I have a couple theories here. Because there's allegations that he
Low key on the DL.
likes men.
I've
So
seen those blind items. I think
Yeah.
there's some truth to that.
he said he came in and he threw the phone on the bed, and it just somehow miraculously went on. So part of me thinks that he did it to beat the allegations. Which, dude, I don't care if you like men. If a dude likes another dude, like, whatever.
Yeah, do your thing.
To each your own, right? Just be a good person.
Exactly. Just be a good person. Live your life.
But so there's that. There's that angle.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's also I think she did it. I think Michelle, whoever she is, I think she did it. But then also, like, part of me was like, did he tell her to do it? And he could just plead ignorance, be like, oh, I didn't know how it happened, right?
Yes.
Either way, like, there's no way that was an accident.
There's no effing way. There's no way. Anybody who knows Instagram and knows how to work Instagram Live, you literally can't just throw your phone and it just miraculously just starts.
Yeah.
There's a few taps involved, okay? Tap, 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 tap.
Did you listen to it? Mm-mm. You didn't?
I listened to maybe like 5 seconds of it and I couldn't do it. I felt weird. It was freaking weird. It was like having low growls and grunts made me feel weird, man. Yeah. And then I also like literally dissecting it like.
Oh, I would have done the same thing.
He's like, those grunts, we got to get your
He
cardio
said your cardiovascular. We got to get your cardiovascular
like, oh, God.
Yeah, his grunts were like growls.
Yes. I'm like
the things he was saying.
Like, if I heard that in a haunted house, I'd be so scared.
And like the things he was saying, like calling her by her name. Like, it's gross.
Don't even say nothing else. Please don't say nothing else.
Yeah, that's my Michelle.
Ew.
It's so gross.
Brother, ooh.
Yeah.
Brother, ooh.
Yeah. I'm not buying it.
I'm not buying it either. I'm not buying it.
Hey, he got out in front of it, though. He said, look, I apologize. I called my kids. I called my sister. I called ESPN. I called my agent. I called my sponsors. I called everybody.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's what you got to do. I mean, at the end of the day, humans do that, you know. It's just not something you want to broadcast.
No, unless you're in that industry, you know? But, yeah, just the things that he was saying, it's like.
Oh, Shannon.
Oh, stop. That's my Michelle.
Ew. Like, just talking about this makes me just want to go scrub myself and go take a shower. Ew.
That's so gross. Oh, my God. Ugh. Oh, and I'm not going to say what he said to start.
No. Don't say it.
I'm not going to.
Okay.
But my goodness. Did you hear it? You didn't hear it, did you? Did you hear the first part?
I did. I don't want to talk about it.
Ocho Cinco said it on their podcast.
He did. And that's how I was like.
He said, damn. I didn't know you talked like that.
I know. I'm like, yeah, he said, I didn't know you talked. And I'm like, did you want to know that he talked like that? Like, that's
look, whatever you do behind closed doors is like your business. But
that's your business.
Yeah, but now that we know like how he handles it, it's fucking gross.
So disturbing.
Yeah, it's just really, really gross. Yeah. But no, either way, I'm not buying it.
I'm not buying that it was an accident. There's no effing way.
Yeah, no.
Absolutely not.
No.
I wasn't born yesterday.
You weren't?
Mm-mm.
That would make you a day old.
I know.
Yeah. You got a fuzzy in your hair.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Real friend. Yeah, God, Mr. Sharpe. Oh, God. He took that late night stuff
Michelle kind of sounds like Giselle.
I know. That's why I was like, I can't watch this.
Giselle, Michelle.
And then that's my mom's middle name.
Your mom's middle name is Michelle?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
So I'm like, this is just.
Does your dad call her Michelle?
No.
Oh, okay, that's good. Just making sure. That's my Michelle.
Ew. Ew. Like, ew.
Yeah.
Ew.
Not good.
Absolutely not. But really looking forward. I'm going to pivot, okay? Really looking forward to the rest of this.
You really dove in on that one.
I sure did.
Just like Shannon did.
Sure did. I was going to say something else. I was not going to say
Didn't that live start at like in the afternoon? Wasn't it like at 1 or 2 in the afternoon?
That I don't know.
Okay.
I'd have to look that up.
Say, damn, dude, get your little something that early.
That's cool. He got
on
things
Instagram
to do.
Live.
He got to make sure he has a good, time to go to bed. He's a busy man. We got places at certain times. You got to be ready.
Yeah, he's got the nightcap he's got to do. Nope.
But I'm so excited for the rest of week 2 for the NFL. I don't know if you guys are participating in the Fantasy Football League. I am. And my league name is Ya Dig. That's what I'm talking about. And my team name is My TDs Are Real.
You just had to get that in, didn't you?
Yeah.
No
sure
comment
did.
on my end. Very creative.
Thank you very much.
Very creative.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I really like it. So
Yeah.
fantasy leagues doing great so far, having a lot of fun. Looking forward to the rest of the games this week.
Just don't suck.
I don't.
Okay, just making sure.
I'm competitive. I'm good.
Good. All right, good. Be a good
Solid.
fantasy football manager.
I am.
Yeah.
I'm good. But that aside, anything else you want to finish off with, Mr. Brian?
No, Astros got to win this weekend.
That's
4.5 games up.
Yep.
In the
they
AL
won
West.
last night. So
Altuve's hurt, so hopefully he plays this weekend.
I know.
Right side discomfort, so we'll see.
We'll see.
They got to win.
He'll be good.
16 games left.
We can do it. We
Yeah.
thrive in the postseason. You already know.
Just get
It's
October.
down till we drown. Forever.
Quite literally.
Literally.
How do you go from? Never mind. We can dissect that later.
We can dissect that later.
Yeah.
But anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for tuning in to this week's Sports with Strong with yours truly, Jiselle Strong, alongside co-host, friend, wannabe cool guy. Just kidding. He's a cool guy. Brian LaLima. Thank you to Apollo Hue for allowing us to utilize your studio. If you have not checked them out, please check them out at Apollo HOU. They are incredible. They cover the Houston Astros, and the guys are a lot of fun. This is a really great crew of men, and you know what? They're just genuinely nice. They're good guys. They're solid, okay?
Yeah, that's what we do. Appreciate that. Thank you.
Of course.
Yeah.
Alrighty,
Until next
guys.
week.
Until next week, goodbye.